Hey, Killian, hey, Ava. So now I'm at the point where I'm setting up this stuff, and I'll show you what I'm doing to do that. It turned out that this has batteries already in it, which you can't remove, take out, or replace. So after a couple of years, you know how that is. They will make you throw this away. That's a shame. But it has rechargeable batteries in this one with a micro USB. So you plug that in and charge that up. And then there's a button, an on-off button down here, this black one. And if it's charged, it turns on, turns white. Then you have to sync this up with Bluetooth to your phone, and this will turn blue to tell you that you're synced with Bluetooth. It didn't stay blue, so I have to figure out why that is. Now, let's turn around the camera here for a second. And another thing is that the headset has a tray on this side. You have to plug that in. You have to plug the headset in as I'm doing to charge it with your charger. So you charge it right here. And so you want to charge the lithium battery, the rechargeable one that's in the headset. And again, that's not removable either. So the lightsaber and the headset have rechargeable internal batteries that cannot be replaced. The AA batteries that came with the device go to the tracker. And the tracker has a little thing here. So you put your AA batteries. These aren't rechargeable, but they came with it. And put some rechargeables in so we don't use up so many batteries. And there's a little button here, a switch that turns the beacon or tracker on. And the camera always has to face the tracker. So we put that on the ground over there. And all right, so we've got that. Now what I'm doing is I'm downloading an update, because the first thing you do before you get ready to play, this tray came out of there. That's where the phone is going to go. So there is this tray. But before you do that, after you've charged the internal battery of the headset, you hook your phone up, and then it asks you if you want to sync it up, and you say yes always by default when it's loaded. And then it plays a little video, a little advertisement video from Disney on how you can do multiplayer with this. And then it asks you what language you want to use. And I decided of the 4 choices, English, French, Italian, and German, that I wanted German. So then it immediately started when I hit German, downloading the update. And that's what I'm waiting for now. I'm waiting for the German files to be downloaded, because I'll be playing this with you guys in Germany. And aber du sprichst nicht English so gut, besser als meine Deutsch. Aber das ist besser, wenn wir können in Deutsch spielen. Und so mit Kilian auch. And so I'm setting it to the German for that. And maybe I'll download French and Italian, because one of the things that I'm interested in doing is continuing to learn and develop my language skills through playing. I already am doing Fallout 4 VR with the HTC Vive that I have for developing my Rosebud 3D experience. And I put Fallout 4 VR, I reinstalled it with German so that I can, give Befehl zu die Hunde, to dog meat. I can tell dog meat stuff to do in German, and he can bark back in German. He is a German Shepherd after all. And of course, then all the dialogues with the robots and with the other characters all in German. It's a good way as I wander through Fallout 4, which I already have for the PC. Now playing it in VR, I can do it in German and spend my time in the game bettering my German while avoiding being killed by raiders and zombies. Anyway, so that's a lot of fun. So I'll have to wait on that. But so basically what this has is it has a tray that the phone will go in, and it's made for 2 different sizes, and it's hard to see from here, but they do show the instructions on the tray kind of etched in there. And this little peg here is if you have a larger or smaller phone. With the smaller phones, I guess you keep it out like this so that it acts as a kind of stopper on this side. And if you have a larger phone, then you flip it up like this so it doesn't stop as much. And then you have these other stoppers that after you put the phone in, you'll slide in to lock the phone into place so it doesn't jitter and move. And there's one here as well. So those will be after you put the phone in to this tray. And the interesting thing is on the other side of the tray, there's not a lot of phone space there. So the phone will show markings on it of that rectangle that is used for the gameplay, and you have to move the phone and center it so that that rectangle stays there when you do the setup, and then close this and do your adjustments, and then make sure that the rectangle is observed there, and then that's going to be inserted back into this part here. It slides in. It's awkward when I don't have hands, but you slide that tray with the phone in there, and the phone's facing down so that it will do, as I said, like a teleprompter. It'll reflect and project the augmented reality through the screen that you're looking at. So it's very much like a teleprompter in that regard. It's that trick that Disney used in the Haunted Mansion for making ghosts appear to float and dance in front of you, all smoke and mirrors. So with the glass acting as a mirror on an angle, you can see through it, but you get the ghosted image of in the tray. The tray gets set in, and then you have to plug the phone into the same place I have it plugged now. So from the micro USB, phone has to be fully charged, of course. It's plugging in and transmitting data in there. And then they have cables if you are an iPhone user. They have one for hooking the phone to the headset for iPhone users, and then they have another one that has micro USB. So it comes with 3 of these, and I'm using micro USB to micro USB. That's about it. Okay, you do have to take off your case. I had to take Otter case protection off of my phone so that it would fit. And maybe that's one of the reasons that it's restricted in certain phones. You have to have a phone that fits inside. I can't imagine why other phones wouldn't work with it. I mean, why would it be talking through the USB and saying, you're not the right kind of phone? But maybe that is the case. And I don't want to buy a bad phone or buy a phone that didn't work and waste all that money. All right, so I'll keep waiting for it to download the German, and then we'll get back to you and we'll let you know how it plays. All right, thanks.